Good morning, students of HSC level. Welcome to my online class. Our today's class in English on English second paper, and our today's topic is writing items. You know, my dear students, our English second paper question is divided into two sections, part A and part B. In part A, we have some grammatical items containing 60 marks, and in writing section, that is in part B, we have 40 marks. And today in this class, I am going to discuss our writing section. And you know, my dear students, in writing section we have 40 marks, and for that we have to answer 4 writing items. We have composition, paragraph, report writing, and last of all formal letter or email. And in these 4 items, if you look at the marks distribution, you will see in composition we have 14 marks, paragraph carries 10 marks, report writing carries 8 marks, and formal letter or email carries 8 marks. And in total, we have 40 marks in writing section. Dear students, we can see most of the students can do very well in grammar section. They get maximum marks in grammar, but what about their writing? In writing section, most of the students cannot obtain sufficient marks, that means up to their expectation. Why? Because they can't write effectively, they can't meet their writing standard, and there are lots of reasons why our students are very poor in writing. And in my today's class, I will show you how to write effectively, how to write standard English. And if you look at the topics or if you look at the writing items, you will see composition, paragraph, report writing, formal letter or email. And each item is different from one another. Composition is not like a paragraph, and again a paragraph is also different from report writing, and there is obviously some differences between report writing and formal letter or email writing. And to know the differences among all these writing items, we should know the subskills of writing. So my dear students, actually in this class I am going to discuss different subskills of writing, because a clear conception of these subskills will help us to make our writing effective, to make our writing standard. So, my dear students, let's start our discussion on different subskills of writing. The first subskill or most important subskills of writing is style. So, dear students, question arises: what is style? Actually, style is all about language. The language we use in our writing is called style. Dear students, you know, composition, the language of a composition is not like the language of a paragraph, and the language we use in a paragraph is not like the language of a report writing. Each time language is different. Language will vary from one type of writing to another type of writing. Suppose if you are asked to write a letter to your father, and then if you are asked to write a letter to your friend on the same topic, then what will happen? Each time your language will vary, and this variation is very much important in the case of writing, my dear students. Again, language of different types of paragraphs is also different, my dear students. Suppose if you are asked to write a paragraph, to write a a descriptive paragraph on a street accident, and then if you are asked to write a narrative paragraph on the same topic, that means on a street accident, each time your language will vary, and this variation is very much important. You must know this variation of language while you are writing something. So this is our description of style. And again, style also includes format. A composition has one type of format, and a paragraph follows a different types of format. Again, the format of report writing is also different from the format of a composition and a paragraph. In a composition, we find several paragraphs. You may have 7, 8, even 10 paragraphs in a composition. But in the case of a paragraph, we have just a single paragraph. So, in the same way, a report writing or formal letter or email follows a different types of format. So, my dear student, style includes both language and format. After style comes content. Another important subskill of writing, that is content. Actually, what is content? Content means generation of relevant ideas. The ideas that you are going to generate in your writing. Suppose you are given a topic, and regarding this topic, what relevant ideas you can produce, or what relevant ideas you are going to generate or develop in your writing, that is called content. The more relevant content or the more relevant ideas you can gather, the more relevant ideas you can produce in your writing, the more marks you are going to get in this topic. Suppose if a student can produce 8 relevant ideas in his composition, and another student produces just 6 relevant ideas in his writing, then the student producing 8 ideas or 8 content in his writing is going to get more marks than the students who will produce only 6 ideas in his writing. So, content is actually a generation of relevant ideas, and if your ideas are not relevant, if you produce irrelevant ideas, obviously you will not be given any mark. Remember, my dear students, your ideas must be relevant with the topic you are going to write, and at the same time, you also remember each idea should be developed in a single paragraph. So, if you produce 8 ideas, your composition must have 8 different paragraphs, because 8 ideas should be developed in 8 different paragraphs. That means each idea should have a single paragraph. So that is the content, my dear student. So after content comes organization. And what is organization? Organization means the proper arrangement of ideas. Suppose you have created the ideas, you have got the ideas for your writing, and how you are going to organize the ideas in your writing, that is very important. If your ideas are not organized in a systematic way, if you produce them in a haphazard manner, then you are not going to get good marks. So proper organization is very important to make your writing effective, and you should to maintain a good organization, you should try to use different types of linkers or transitional phrases in your writing, and the use of these linkers or transitionals will give a kind of coherence of your writing, and this type of coherence is very much essential for effective writing. So your writing should be well organized, your writing should be well planned, my dear students. So our third sub-skill of writing is organization. After organization comes grammar, another important sub-skill of good writing. We all know what is grammar. Grammar means accuracy of language. The language you are going to use in your writing must be grammatically correct, and everybody knows that without grammar our language or our writing becomes meaningless. But you should maintain both grammatical accuracy and grammatical fluency. Most of the students think that grammatical accuracy is the only thing to make our writing standard. But at the same time, remember my dear student, grammatical accuracy and also fluency, both types of elements should be present in your writing. You know what is grammatical accuracy. Grammatical accuracy means to make your writing, to make your sentences grammatically correct. But at the same time, you must have grammatical fluency. And what is grammatical fluency? Grammatical fluency means the use of different types of sentences in your writing. Suppose if you use only one type of sentence, that means if you write a paragraph by using only simple sentences, then your writing will become very poor. Rather, you should make a mixture of different types of sentences. In your writing, you should produce simple sentences, complex sentences, and compound sentences. So, grammatical fluency means the use of different types of sentences in your writing. That is why I am telling you to make your writing standard, to make your writing more effective, and to bring about a variety in your writing, to create a kind of interest among the readers about your writing. You must make a mixture of all types of sentences in your writing. That is, I am telling you, my dear students, you should maintain grammatical accuracy and grammatical fluency in your writing. So, the use of grammar is also another important sub-skill of standard writing, my dear students. So, then after grammar comes vocabulary, or in short we call it vocab. And you know, my dear student, what is vocabulary or vocab? Vocabulary means the use of words, the selection of words. And regarding this sub-skill, we have a misconception that we should use unfamiliar or difficult words or bombastic words in our writing. That is actually a false notion. In our writing, we need to use both familiar words and sometimes we need to use unfamiliar words. But I would suggest, my dear students, you should use, in most of the cases, you should use familiar words only. But if you think it necessary, if you think it essential to use any essential word, any unfamiliar words, you can use it. It totally depends on the situation, what type of situation you are facing, and to express your idea more clearly, what type of words or language you need. If you need familiar words, you can use it, and if you need unfamiliar words, you can also use it. But most preferably, I will suggest you to use most of the time to use familiar words. So, my dear students, use of words is another important subskill of standard writing or good writing. And last of all, mechanics. And what is mechanics? It is also another important subskill of standard writing. Mechanics means the use of capital letters or punctuation. Suppose you have maintained all other subskills of good writing. You have maintained style, you have maintained content, and your writing, you have made your writing well organized. You have maintained grammatical accuracy and fluency, and you have also maintained vocabulary or your selection of words. But unless you maintain mechanics in your writing, all other elements of writing will fall flat. Because if your sentences are not properly punctuated, if you do not use capital letters in the proper places where you need, then the total writing will become a failure. Without use of proper punctuation, the message you intend to deliver among the readers will not be successful, and the readers will easily get lost. That is why, my dear students, mechanics is also very important to make your writing strong, to make your writing powerful. So, from my today's discussion, my dear students, I have discussed all the essential subskills of good writing. And to make your writing effective, to make your writing powerful, to make your writing strong, you must follow all these subskills while you are going to write something in your examination. And you can't enhance or you can't develop your skill in writing overnight. For that, you have to practice a lot. You have to widen the range of your reading, and you have to practice writing every day on different topics, and only then gradually you will be able to enhance your skill of writing, and then obviously you will be able to write something independently and very effectively in writing. So, my dear students, from now on I will suggest you should practice writing on different unknown topics or unseen topics. Just try to follow the subskills I have described to you in this class, and very soon I will meet you with another new topic. Until then, stay home, stay safe. So,